coastal cities in the US, particularly LA, San Francisco, New York, and Boston. You have huge challenges where you're having a lot of people moving into the cities, people are driving a couple of hours to go live until they can afford a place to live, and the prices seem to keep going up. Even if you're able to afford a place and you're one of the lucky ones, your property taxes, the maintenance costs add up to be a lot for most people to bear. So what we're doing is we're proposing the idea of looking to build tiny homes in backyards. And as you can imagine, it would be a legal nightmare to deal with the city to allow these things. What we found out is the cities that have done it successfully, the cost is between $50,000 and $80,000 to go through the permitting process to be able to build this, to build a tiny home in your backyard. So what we're proposing is that we did all this planning work at a neighborhood level, and we created the future guidelines for backyard homes by studying 10 cities that have done it really well. It was taken on by an urban designer who took an atypical suburb, which covers 2/3 of North America. I know we're sitting in New York and it's hard to imagine a suburb, but imagine a view in Staten Island somewhere. That's what most of America looks like. So within this context, what we're trying to do is share the legal costs between the homeowners that will benefit from this property appreciation and rental income. And we've had the opportunity of working with teams of architects, planners, engineers, and designers to figure out all the technical solutions around it. And now we have state laws that are supporting us tremendously. The state of California has legislated that every municipality must comply with the state law. Huntington Beach just got sued by its governor because they were not creating enough affordable housing. That creates a real antagonistic relationship that does not deliver solutions. What we are is here to facilitate the relationship between the municipality, the state, and the homeowners to deliver solutions at scale at a neighborhood level. We've been invited by Seaside in California, inside Monterey County, to help with their ADU ordinances. So that's a planning aspect of it, and then also to prove the concept by building these out. So some of the best case situations that have happened in other cities, like Sydney, Australia, you can get a permit in 10 days, and they built 7,000 units in 18 months. It was so tremendous that the rents in condos came down because you had a diversity of options. And on the slow side of things, Vancouver has built 3,000 units over 12 years, but they were paying this $50,000 to $80,000 permission cost that became a barrier for majority of people to take this project on. So what we've had is our planning has found that there's 100,000 backyards in the city of Toronto that could host this. And over the last year, we've had more than 500 requests coming in from homeowners that are looking for a solution in their backyard. And when they come around with the price and the cost of permissions and paperwork, that's the single biggest barrier. So we're looking for a team of lawyers, just like we found with architects, engineers, designers, and planners to do this work prior to us, to be able to amalgamate the power of 20 or 30 homeowners that fall within a single counselor, so we have an advocate that can speak on their behalf to create the social justice of this housing. Andre is going to take on and talk a bit about some of the technologies that we have.
So all the people who are involved in this program, who are interested in giving houses, yes, and to communicate with them, we also control chatbot that's easy to communicate with first.
Basically, the idea is to be able to amalgamate the demand in different neighborhoods and do this in an automated way. So by the time the lawyers come in, they have all the planning that's done beforehand, and they have the list of the homeowners they want to petition with a solution, and can give them an affordable rental unit in the backyard, potentially for a family member or rental income, as well as making it affordable for the homeowners themselves.
Yes. So lowering prices for land. So
Questions? clear. So, who are we basically offering this to, and what is your company's role in this, right? What is the business model?
So we've been invited by municipalities that want us to use the planning that we've done over the last 5 years, because what will allow them is to comply with the state law that they are getting sued on. And there's about 530 municipalities in California alone, and we had yes from one of them. And just the lawsuits just started. It's a wonderful opportunity for us. And we got invited to the county of Monterey, and they have 5 more cities that they'll endorse us for the same solution. And there's about 60 counties in California. As you can see, all this work was done in Toronto, but California just seems to have more backyards than all of Canada.
So the business model is selling to the municipalities?
That's step one, because what that facilitates is the homeowner has an expert they can access with pre-made solutions and plans, and these buildings are built off-site in a factory, and they're done in scale because you're amalgamating hundreds and thousands of homeowners. And it creates a buying power for these homeowners, and we facilitate the process for them to deal with different manufacturers and have different solutions no matter what type of land lot they have. We have different customized solutions available to them.
So if the model is ROI positive, let's assume, right? So why won't you just raise the money to go to these homeowners and tell them we have this wonderful opportunity for you guys, we'll do everything and we'll split the profit?
So as I explained to you, that $50,000 to $80,000 in legal fees is the single biggest barrier. The homeowner is not willing to take that cost on because it's just paperwork. What they are willing to do is make an investment where actually get a physical product. And there's also opportunities for tax breaks and so forth, given how tax laws have changed recently on property taxes. There's a tremendous opportunity that needs to be negotiated at a better level. And homeowners aren't exactly risk takers, especially in their backyard. They want a de-risk solution, so we have a city that's going to pilot the planning, as well as de-risk it being the first for the proof of concept, and they'll put it on their lot. So we have lined this customer up, but this is developed in the last 2 weeks. But this is supported by the state law of California. And New York and Massachusetts are the next 2 states considering doing the same thing.
So let's say you don't have any problem with money. Let's say you don't have any problem with money. Can you then go to the homeowner yourself and say, I'm a company and build these homes in your backyard, and we'll share the profit? Is that doable?
That's exactly our business model. Our model is really an electronic REIT that might use the technology we talk about a lot. It gives us the opportunity to explore Reg A+, it gives you a $50 million raise opportunity, and this fund would take 50% of the rent, and then a third of it would go to the landowner that is land rich and cash poor, and a sixth would come to us to facilitate the process from the start to end of it. And we're tied to the end outcome that will line up all our interests so there's a successful result.
Right. That's what I was looking to hear. Thank you.
I may have missed this, but so the municipalities that you're targeting are specifically approving the use of tiny homes as a means of complying with the state laws?
Yes, the state has told them that you must allow for this affordable housing opportunity. Municipalities have frustrated the process for 15 years. They're being overruled by the state, and that's where we come in to give a facilitated process, because the municipalities don't have the planners or the wherewithal to spend the next 5 years. And if you have an opportunity to go to our website under the research page that has a 6-minute video that summarizes the 3 master's theses that got them excited.
Thank you.
Oh,
I'm still confused, sorry. So what is the technology got to do with that in the chat bot? Like I don't understand all how the pieces fit together. It seems to me that you're selling tiny homes, so you're selling actual bricks and mortar, and you're helping people run through the process. But then you have a chat, so that's just help me put it all together.
So this is amalgamating the demands, because I can't answer 10,000 calls. If
Yeah,
a city of 30,000 people has 8,000 backyards, and if those homeowners want a solution in their backyard, this automated process will amalgamate where the demand exists.
Okay, so let me just stop you there, because I'm from Toronto. Okay, so so this is close to my heart, so I like to use in Toronto. I don't know a lot of people who are saying I want a tiny home in my backyard, so I'm not sure, I don't understand how you determine that there's this huge unmet demand of people who want to put houses in their backyard.
So you might be aware of the policy in Toronto is highly divided between the urban place, and the province just overruled the city and shrunk the council to half.
Correct.
As you can see, there's an antagonism between the suburb
Sure.
and the inner city. And the downtown core is in that red over there. And that's where the laneway houses just got approved. And that is only for the elite people that are wealthy and well-to-do. But the suburbs is where the really opportunity exists.
Thank you.